If a patient comes in with back pain, you don't just treat the pain, right? You don't just say, here, take this, good luck. Of course not. You look for what's causing the pain. Maybe posture, injury, stress, maybe inflammation, and you treat that. Because treating the root cause is what truly creates real relief. Our approach to leadership development in community health centers should really be no different. We should aim to treat the root cause of our organizational pain and not just the symptom. Attrition, for example. Right now, community health center leaders are navigating a perfect storm. There's culture strain, generational tensions, tech and AI shifts, policy and funding uncertainty all at once. As a result, we see a rise in burnout, turnover, conflict, change resistance, and our instinct is to respond to those symptoms. And we typically do so with generic leadership training or nothing at all because we're already stretched so thin. But in turbulent times like these, budget and time are already limited. Generic training is not the best use of already limited resources, nor does it touch the adaptive conditions driving these painful outcomes we're experiencing. In times like these, people don't need perfection. They need leadership, adaptive leadership. Because what we're dealing with isn't just a skills gap. It's also an environment and a behavior gap that shows up in the day-to-day work experiences of our people. We have to stop treating leadership development like a program we offer and start treating it like a targeted intervention, a prescription, if you will, aimed at the root cause so that we can build the leadership skills that unlock collaboration, that fuel innovation, that create a more agile organization. Here's the tool that I want to offer. It's called the Clinical Diagnostic for Leadership Development. Think outputs, inputs, prescription. We have an output that's painful. That's our symptom, being caused by a set of inputs. Those are the root causes. We don't diagnose the symptom, we diagnose the cause, what's driving the pain. And then we prescribe a leadership skill that changes the input so the outputs improve. So the first step in this diagnostic is to name the symptom, the painful outcome we're experiencing. Is it burnout? Is it turnover? Conflict? Stalled change? AI skepticism, right? Once we've done that, step 2 is to identify the inputs. What are the conditions producing said output? That painful symptom we have. What are you hearing? What are you seeing? Is it unclear priorities, feedback gaps, disrespect or unresolved conflict, low accountability, change overload, fear of speaking up, etc.? After you've done that, step 3 is to prescribe the leadership skill, the leadership development that changes the output. Maybe it's leadership development on coaching and feedback, or establishing accountability, or maybe even capacity protection. Let's do an example. Let's say we have an output of Gen Z attrition. The input we find is a culture where people don't feel heard or respected. The prescription in this case is not just any old leadership training. It's training on inclusive leadership, curiosity, voice, fairness, starting with managers. Do you see how this can be valuable? Had we not done the clinical diagnostic, we might have seen the symptom, Gen Z attrition, and thought that the answer was Gen Z training. One more example, really quickly. Let's say our output is resistance to AI, and the input is fear, plus no learning support. The prescription in this case is change leadership and maybe even upskilling so people feel equipped and not threatened by AI and the tools to come. Here's the takeaway, my friend. Skip the generic training. Prescribe the leadership training that's going to transform the day-to-day work experience, because that's how you improve outcomes and build agile organizations where people not only stay, but they grow and they thrive. If you're ready to stop guessing and start building the leadership skills that actually move outcomes, join us at the League's first annual Leadership Symposium designed for mid-level managers who shape that day-to-day experience of work. Visit massleague.org for more information.